Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Romantasy Roundtable, a tale of Rick and Roses. My name is Rick, and I'm joined with my roses.
Amanda.
And Kim.
And as always, we'd always appreciate if you consider liking this video. An extra appreciation if you subscribe. That really helps out our channel. So please subscribe. And if you want to reach us out, please reach out to us. We have an email, romantasyroundtable@gmail.com. We have a book talk, we have a bookstagram, and we can also leave a comment down with the video. Just like you, Jamie. I see you. Hold on, you're getting a shout out right meow.
Hey.
I'm not going to shout your last name because that's like doxing. But Jamie D.
Don't dox our rosebuds.
I will not dox the rosebuds. We all have been wondering for many months since, what was it? That stupid one. Poppy and friends. What an inner hip is. And Jamie, thank you so much from Jamie. The inner hip is, if you can imagine it, close to the joint where your femur, your thigh bone, connects to the pelvis. So slightly below and in from your hip bone. Thanks, Jamie.
I will say that's what I meant when I was talking about like where the string bikini ties. Mm-hmm. But I recognize when I was listening to that I wasn't doing a good job of explaining it. So thank you so much, Jamie, for being in my head and saying what I could not.
Yeah, you did a better job than all three of us combined.
To the pelvis. That's it.
And as I was saying before I made us hit the thing, Kim, you were saying you wish you had a crunchy snack, and I don't normally like Cheetos. They're too dusty. Mm-hmm. What? Tell me that they're not dusty.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. But you know what I had yesterday and kept on eating them? The Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Those are pretty damn good.
I'm not a Flamin' Hot Cheetos fan.
I like them. I really like them.
You and every New York City kid.
Speaking about every New York City kid, go ahead.
Can I tell you something crazy?
Sure.
This has nothing to do with anything, but I feel the need to say it. I had a dream last night that I got my lip pierced, and I woke up to absolutely chomping on my lip.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I do see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what that means. I looked it up, and it sounds like it could mean that I'm longing for self-expression, or that I'm feeling possessed by somebody, because piercings can be possessive, or that I'm longing to be heard. Right? Like I need to say something really important.
What are you, 15?
Or that I regret saying something. Or it could just mean that I was chewing on my lip, bit down on it.
I'm going to go with that one.
So if you're watching live and you're wondering what's going on with my face, that's what's going on with my face. And also it's really swollen. So the likelihood that I will bite it again while talking this much is really high. So heads up.
So
I will say that your outfit is very fitting for a potential lip piercing right now. You do kind of look like you're in your skater girl era.
In my Red Sox crew neck and my B&H photo supply beanie, which is from a thrift store. The crew neck's not, but the beanie is.
So we're currently living in a snowstorm over there in New York and over here in Jersey. It's pretty bad. Objectively, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
But I did see this Instagram reel and instantly thought of you, Amanda, because we had this conversation literally 2 days ago. What? We don't hear your dog.
Sorry. Do you hear my air purifier?
No.
Okay, great. I was really worried that it was going to like drown me out. Go ahead.
So this dude was like, yeah, it's going to snow. I'm from New York. It's fine. But check this out. And he like showed a picture of like the Trader Joe's lines. He was like, these are transplants. If we need bread and milk, you know where we're going? The bodega, the corner store. You know what's always open? The corner store. You know who's always working at the corner store? The cat. And I was like, I literally told that to you. You're like, oh my God, I got to Trader Joe's. I need bread and milk. I was like, just go to the corner store.
That's not what happened.
Yeah,
okay. So I have like an elaborate meal prep lifestyle. I do all of my cooking on the weekends. We prep like 3 meals and a breakfast every weekend. My issue was not that I couldn't get through the storm. I had enough food to get through the storm. I had bread and milk, and I had a bunch of other stuff. But what I didn't have was groceries to do my meal prep. And realistically, I was like, if I can't get the groceries to do my meal prep, like on Saturday, then I'm not going to get them till Tuesday, which means like it ain't happening. So I went to Trader Joe's on a Saturday morning like I always do, because I do have a corner store, but I live in a food desert. I don't have a grocery store within a mile of my home. So or within 3/4 of a mile. And so I didn't have like zucchini and chicken. And they don't have that at the corner store.
What's up with the bread and milk thing? I never understood that. Is there like...
I'm not from here.
I've never understood that. I'm like, is everyone just like rushing to make French toast during a winter storm? I don't really get it. You know,
I don't know, but you know what I had for breakfast?
French toast.
I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and while my coffee was brewing, I had a little glass of milk because that's what you need with the
Okay, there it is. So we do need bread and milk.
But in Florida, where I'm from, do you know what the 2 best-selling items, according to Publix and Publix we trust, the 2 best-selling items during a hurricane are?
Toilet paper.
I was going to say toilet
paper.
Food items. Microwavable popcorn.
Oh no, that's a good guess though. It is
sweet. Tell you? No, I want one more guess. Flaming hot Cheetos.
That's a good guess too. Kim, do you have a guess?
I mean, I always think of toilet paper and bottled water. So
yeah, I would say those are probably the 2, but the 2 food items are strawberry frosted Pop-Tarts and Bud Light.
I was going to guess alcohol.
Bud Light's actually really solid. I mean, once I said microwavable popcorn, and even I'm like, wait, but if your electronics are dead, you can't use it. But the Bud Light will save you.
Yeah.
Don't even need to have it cold.
You don't need to toast. You don't need to toast your Pop-Tarts.
No, you don't. That's why I stopped there. That was the microwavable popcorn like is useless.
Yeah.
With the microwave. Useless like Sam Cortland's life.
Rip. Rip Sam Cortland. He deserved better.
Yeah, no, of course he did.
We are reading The Assassin's Blade. This episode is about book 4 and book 5, The Assassin in the Underworld.
Chapter 4 and 5.
Nope, they're books. The Assassin in the Underworld and The Assassin in the Empire. If you haven't listened to part 1, which covers books 1 through 3, you should go back and listen to that before this one.
Yep, part 1 we covered chapters 1 through 3.
But the books have chapters. Rick and I are going to
everything is a bonus chapter in this book. It's all just bonus.
I love when a book is always bonus chapter.
Okay.
I would just like to say that in the last book we read, which was A Court of the Silver Cover, Rick and I ganged up on Kim. And today, Kim and I are going to gang up on Rick.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Book 4. The Assassin and the Underworld. Chapter 1, Celaena Sardothien returns to the Assassin's Keep expecting a fight, but Arobynn Hamel throws her a curveball by apologizing and showering her with expensive gifts. He offers her a high-paying mission to assassinate Donoval and retrieve documents involving a slave trade conspiracy aiming to buy back her trust. The tension is palpable as Arobynn plays the doting father figure, but Celaena is armed with new skepticism and a desperate need to pay off her debts. She accepts the job to secure her freedom, unaware that Arobynn is playing 4D chess while she's playing checkers. Arobynn apologizing feels about as genuine as a politician's smile, and I wouldn't trust him to hold my drink, let alone my heart. Hard agree. I would not let that man hold my drink.
No.
As you
I don't know if I've met anyone. Irene is the only person we've met that I would let hold my drink.
I would let Sam hold my drink.
Sure, but he's dead.
Yeah, that's true. We can't hold it anymore, especially with those fingers.
About Elias?
Who's that?
The Mute Master's son?
The Mute Master's son.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
Yeah, he's cute.
He's fine.
But he also couldn't tell me if something happened to it. Although maybe he could because I know sign language. But it's unclear if he does.
Oh.
What do you think, Bartholomew? I would let Bartholomew hold my drink.
I don't know about that.
No, I would not. No.
Yeah.
I do not trust him one bit.
Yeah, I mean, this is fucked up. She comes back home. I think the relationship between Celaena and Arobynn, I've always been like, what's happening here? But it gets like really clear here where it's like, is he my dad? Is he my like master? Is he in love with me?
Yes.
It's like it's very much clear here that it's like a little icky.
Yes.
And this is also where we find out that he's 20 years older than her, which is so ancient. He's 36.
Yeah.
37 even. Ancient. But it is quite gross that he's in love with her if he's 37.
Yeah, no, I think all of those are true.
Yeah, I mean,
Every
he's
single one of
ick.
them.
And he also took her in 9 years ago, so he's known her since she was literally a child.
Yeah.
I saw that episode of Dateline.
Right.
Anything else on chapter 1?
I was thinking about it because, we talked about, obviously, whatever, the Christmas special, and about how, everybody be shopping. And then we've talked about how Celaena here is also like a girly girl. And as I've been thinking about it more too, I'm like, actually, like SJM really loves a true feminine protagonist because it's true in Crescent City also. And they have a moment later in this bonus chapter that she also does a little bit of shopping. And so I was like, fucking SJM in the shopping.
Right. Well, even Feyre's not like Feyre and Nesta, and I mean, Elaine's always wearing pretty dresses, but even like the other girls are like, they like their pretty dresses. It's just that Feyre recognizes that when she's fighting, she needs to be wearing her Illyrian leathers. But like, she's not mad about her pretty dresses. Not like, what's her name? Who was mad about the dresses?
Violet? Maybe?
Well, Violet for one, but no, what did we
Probably.
Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Sarys.
Fane.
Guys,
not to be confused
we've had
with
too many
Sarah.
books. Too many books, too many names floating around.
Too many bucks. All right, chapter
Not
2.
enough box.
Lysandra? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah,
It's a
Lysandra.
Lysandra.
I think it's it's one or the other.
Okay, and I will say before you start this, Rick, as I went back and I was rereading these 2 bonus chapters, you're right. I was saying Arobynn in my head.
I know. Oh no, I remember us fighting last summer.
Well, I forgot about it until I actually got into it, and I was like, oh no, yep, that is literally the pronunciation in my head.
So Lysandra and Sam Cortland are suspiciously close, fueling Celaena's irritation as she navigates the keep's treacherous social waters. Arobynn gifts Celaena a sleek new black suit with hidden blades from a master tinkerer, while Sam is forced to buy his own, highlighting the twisted power dynamics, but she pays for it for him, right? No,
No, she
she has them put the spider silk in the suit, and she has them put it in Sam's suit, not in hers.
Yep.
I don't think we know that yet.
We don't.
The group attends a theater performance where Celaena spies on Donoval, but she's more distracted by Sam's presence and Lysandra's upcoming bidding.
Let's do another one. Let's do 2 in a row because we have like.
Do you want to talk about the bidding? Can we talk about the bidding?
Sure.
Well, we talked about it more later. As the book was
Chapter 3, at the theater, the music moves Celaena to tears, cracking her assassin's exterior in front of Sam, who surprisingly doesn't mock her for it. That wasn't surprising to me. They share a tender moment where Sam compliments her, and the tension between them shifts from hostile to heated. Donoval is watched, Lysandra is annoying, and Arobynn watches it all like a spider in a web.
So yeah, I don't know if we get to it. I actually haven't looked at these notes. I just copy and paste and send to you. At one point, so we basically learn that Lysandra is, she's a woman of the night who's going to be auctioned. I don't know. Is that what it is essentially?
She's a sex worker.
she's a courtesan, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that a woman of the night?
We can call her a sex worker.
Okay, that's fine. But it's
Sex
like
workers work.
it's weird. I don't know. Like,
Woman of the night?
I don't know. Isn't that what they say? It's a thing, right? Look, she's
Yeah,
shaking
he's
her head.
not different than that.
Yeah, but it's not like 1940.
I don't know. Well, anywho, like the sex workers here, it's like classy. Like it's like you have this like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It reminds me of like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So she's been, I don't know the right word, like whatever, groomed since she was young to do this. And she's going to auction off her virginity, but so is Sam.
She's not going to auction off her virginity.
Right. They are.
Her madam is auctioning off her virginity, and she's been groomed is the right word since she was very young. And Sam is like her bodyguard at this point.
Yeah,
basically.
but he was also sold to them as well.
Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
He was sold to Arobynn.
I thought so.
No,
It was because Sam's mom was a
Oh,
corpsman.
Sam's mom was.
So he
was
grew
one
up
of the ones.
in.
He grew up
guess
with
it's a
them. I think he grew
He
up
grew up with them.
with them, right. He grew up with them, and then Lysandra's madam gave Sam to Arobynn as like a gift or something.
That sounds
Well,
right.
because his mom was close with Arobynn, and so he agreed to watch over Sam when she passed away.
Yeah.
When she was murdered.
Yeah, she's murdered.
Because everyone's mom's got to be murdered. In fantasy novels.
We're not even getting started yet.
So I'm sure. I want to talk about Lysandra for a second here. So the bidding is crazy. What a concept. She's like hype about it. She's like, I'm going to go for a record price. But I would just like to say, because I'm sure, like I said, we're going to meet all these people in like 1,000 more pages again. I would just like to say that the Maasverse is unkind to women. I talked about this on the last episode. And all of the women, right? We've got Lysandra, we've got Yrene, we've got Celaena, and we've got Ansel. Like all of these women have been dealt like a really shit hand, and they're all just like coping with their trauma differently. So like it's like, yeah, we're clearly like not meant to like Lysandra. Like we're clearly meant at this point in the series to be like, and she's like, you know, so excited about her record price. And it's like, yeah, she didn't get a choice in this life. So like, whether or not that's a coping mechanism, I don't think we know yet, but I believe that she will return. And if I don't even want to say redemption arc, because I don't feel like she needs to be redeemed at this point, but like Homegirl's going to come back and she's not a bad guy.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
And to your point, every single female we have been introduced to so far is an orphan. So,
yeah.
Yrene, Ansel, like every single one of them.
Yeah. The moms, they be dead.
They'd be doing
And the
the
dad.
same thing.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead. Like nobody has parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like to the point where like their father figure is like our age.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Rick is somebody's father, but I'm not anybody's father.
That's right.
Chapter
This is very much the George Michael version of father figure.
not the Taylor Swift version. All right, chapter 4. Sam and Celaena stake out Donoval's house in the pouring rain. Huddled together for warmth on a rooftop, they bond over their shared trauma and hatred of Arobynn, and Sam hints that his friendship with Lysandra is purely a survival tactic. They track a bodyguard to a tavern, acting more like partners than rivals, and the chemistry is finally bubbling over. Huddling on a wet roof is miserable until you realize your heater is shirtless training montage. Sam Cortland. Chapter 5 at fuck this name. Leifer Bardingale?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, at Leifer Bardingale.
Whatever.
That's a Leifer.
All right. I
don't like it. She's got a Harvest Moon party. Celaena's charming Donoval into setting a meeting time, playing the innocent niece to perfection. She dances wildly drunk on berry wine. Just regular wine. And freedom until a masked stranger flirts with her, sending Sam into a jealous, protective rage. I forgot about the masked stranger. I wonder who that was. Is that relevant? I don't know.
Actually, I
Sam
don't
drags
think so.
her. Oh, okay. Sam drags her away from the stranger, leading to a heated argument where he almost confesses his feelings, but he doesn't.
Sorry, I've been listening the whole time. Did the notes tell us why she's looking for Donoval?
Just that she's been asked to kill him, and it's something about a slave trade, but I would love if you could get into what she's been told at this point.
Yes, this is really important. So basically, when she first comes back, Arobynn's like, I'm so sorry. Here's what I'm going to do. I got a name of this guy, and he's basically trying to sell he wants slave trading, and he's got the names of all the people who are trying to hide the slaves and help them get free, and he's gonna blackmail all of them. So I'm giving you his name, and you can take this job and you can kill him, and basically this is my apologizing for you freeing the slaves. You can save so many slaves by killing this man Donoval.
That is what she's told. At this point, did y'all believe him?
I did. Honestly, I did.
No point did I believe this man.
Look, this is like the 6th book I've ever read in my life. And I was like, okay.
It's not. When you read this book, you had read lots of books.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I was still, I think, whatever. I was like, okay, this is, I still
You were a
believed
YA
him.
book. You were not yet an alchemist.
Right.
He still thought From Blood and Ash was a good book.
I'm so sorry.
I can't wait to read it.
I did believe him. I don't know. I don't know why.
I did not.
So
I never trust a man. Complete sentence. Okay. Chapter 6. The next day, Celaena and Sam train together, the physical tension matching their emotional one as they spar and sweat. Lysandra interrupts to drag Sam to a tea party, but Sam chooses to have lunch with Celaena instead, marking a shift in his alliances. Again, he's been like hired to protect Lysandra, so it's more, but whatever. Celaena prepares to infiltrate Donoval's house alone, confident she can handle the slave trade documents without a babysitter. Chapter 7. Celaena breaks into Donoval's study, but it's a trap.
it's a twat.
It's a trap. She's ambushed by his men and the brutal bodyguard Philip. She's knocked unconscious and wakes up bound in a sewer that is flooding with rainwater and wastewater. Philip mocks her and leaves her to drown in the filth, confident that a darlin assassin, Oma Darlin, has finally met her end. This was nasty.
Yeah, no, this is great. Like, I love the way that like Sarah wrote this really well. Like, I was like, I feel so gross. Like she really, it was terrible. It was awful.
I know. The way she even talked about her like vomiting repeatedly.
And like all the showers she took, or the bath.
The 6 showers.
Relatable. One time I went to Governor's Ball Music Festival and there was like a tropical storm. And so the first day they like ended early. We all had to go home. And then the second day there was like all of this mud, like caked mud. And like you had to use porta potties, right? And so like the mud around the porta potties was like actually the most foul thing I've ever seen in my life.
I do remember at this point thinking that she actually was going to die. Because I know this blows your mind, Amanda. You've already told me this. So like whenever I read a book, I don't read anything about it. I don't read the back. Yeah. I don't read a summary. I just like, I'll read this one. So I actually remember asking you too as well, Kim, when I started reading this, like, I didn't think this was the main character in Throne of Glass. Not because I had read anything. I don't know. I don't know why. So I was like, oh, is this where this character dies? And then we get a new one. Is Sam the main character? A page later, I found out I was wrong.
The main character.
I don't know.
Name one book you've read where a man is the main character.
Quicksilver.
Carrion Swift.
Yeah. Yeah. So literally what I was thinking.
All right, Chapter 8. Trapped in the rising water, Celaena fights against her bonds and screams for help as death seems inevitable. Sam Cortland appears at the grate, desperate and terrified, and manages to rip it open just in time to pull her from the drowning dark. Traumatized and filthy, Celaena is bathed and comforted by Sam, and they finally bridge the gap between them, admitting they are partners in this mess.
And partners in this mess called life.
It's true. Chapter 9, Celaena presents Arobynn with the gold to pay off her debt, declaring herself a free woman, though he seems disturbingly calm about it. Later in the sewers again, Sam reveals he plans to leave Rifthold forever to escape Arobynn's control. Panic sets in for Celaena, and Sam finally explodes, confessing that he's loved her for years and can't stand to watch her choose Arobynn.
What a place to have your first makeout session, by the way. Just like in the dirty, nasty sewer.
Get out of the sewer.
Right.
Gross. Yeah, but he's like, I want to leave and I can't watch you like forgive him, basically. So what he had asked for from Arobynn was that Arobynn was never going to hurt Celaena again.
He was never going to lay a hand on her.
He was never going to, thank you. He was never going to lay a hand on Celaena again. And, and like, now Arobynn's way of earning forgiveness from Celaena apparently is that he's buying all these gifts and also he's deceiving her.
Yeah.
But, all right. In a moment, Chapter 10, in a moment of clarity and passion, Celaena kisses Sam, choosing him over Arobynn and everything else. They spend the night together, clothed but intimate because they are underage. So we are not yet having soup. Solidifying their bond and their plan to take down Donoval together. It's the start of a new era for them, fueled by love and a shared desire for freedom.
Cute.
Oh, finally kissing Sam Cortland is the payoff we've been waiting for. And frankly, it's about time they stopped fighting with daggers and started fighting with their tongues.
Hell yeah.
That's some Jennifer Armentrout soup right there. All right, chapter 11. The duo infiltrates Donoval's house, but the heist goes sideways. So there's like a mysterious partner. The partner burns the documents and then takes like a poison capsule. Hello. Celaena kills Donoval and Philip, only to realize too late that the documents proved Donoval was working against slavery, not for it.
Ugh.
Duh. She burns the remaining papers to protect the secrets, realizing she's been played by Leifer Bardingale and Arobynn. Killing the bad guy only to find out he was the good guy is the kind of plot twist that gives you trust issues for life, both for me and for Celaena, I think.
Yeah.
So in chapter 12, she confronts Arobynn, who gleefully reveals he manipulated her into killing an innocent man and used her freedom money to buy Lysandra's virginity.
Gross.
This man is foul.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Devastated but defiant, Celaena moves out and Sam joins her, declaring his love and loyalty despite being penniless. She throws a dagger at Lysandra on her way out. Not like, she doesn't throw it, she throws it
at the wall.
Celaena Sardothien doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't fucking miss. No. So like she throws it, but she's fine. Severing ties with the Keep to start a new life with Sam. Ew.
Yeah, and now we have to think about the fact that dirty old Arobynn took Lysandra's virginity.
Yeah, no, I don't like him, obviously, but I love that I hate him. Like he's a great villain.
Yeah, he's a good villain.
You know, like he hasn't done anything. He hasn't killed anyone outright. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? He's really fucking evil.
Yeah, he's like daddy assassin. So he's like the madam of assassins. He's like pimping them all out to do his bidding. He's like manipulating all these people. And yeah, I think where I was like, he doesn't say like, you changed my mind on the slavery issue when he sets her up for this. He's just like, tells her the facts not the facts, but like he tells her like, this guy is working to protect abolitionists, basically. Again, I do think it's really interesting how much slavery in this book, and I imagine in this universe, functions like the transatlantic slave trade and chattel slavery in the United States, because that is a unique horror to like our history. And so like, he doesn't say like, I am against it now, but I think that's why I was like, I don't trust this guy. Like, he's apologizing, but he's never saying that he's his mind on this issue. Yeah. And so like, he's obviously like, the whole thing's a power play to like convince her that to be like, fuck you, I still call the shots and you lost me a ton of money. He says you lost us a ton of money, which is fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk about my feelings about him, I guess, in the last chapter or last book, last whatever.
I would love to summarize the last book for you in 30 seconds or less. Are you ready? Are you ready to talk about the last book?
Yeah.
Yesterday I was like, Rick was like, I love the last book. It's my favorite. And Kim and I were like, no, it's fine. But nothing happens. And he's like, that's crazy. Everything happens. Here's what happens in the fourth book. Book 5. They've moved into their apartment. They need to do one last job so they have enough money to leave. Sam is like, I'm going to get this guy. You get the other guy. And Celaena's like, no, we should do it together. And he's like, no, I'm going to do it myself. So he goes to kill the guy. He disappears for like a long ass time. Arobynn shows up and is like, he dead, I'm sorry. She goes to see the body. She's really sad. She seeks revenge. It was all a trap. Now she's going to the salt mines.
Kim, where's your audio recording?
Nobody asked me to make one.
I didn't ask her to make one.
As I expected, Kim didn't do it, but I did it.
As I put the sheep emoji into the group chat, because I was like, that, nobody's asking me.
We didn't need to, because I knew we agreed.
We do agree. You do a better job of it
anyway.
I'm
supposed to be explaining chapter 5. This is ridiculous. This is a whole episode. So what? This is all about, Celaena is finally having her moment. She's gone through all this and she's free, right? And she's enjoying life and she thinks she has it. And she wants to be done. But Sam's like, no, one more. And she goes back and forth and she finally gives in to Sam. She doesn't want to listen to him, right? And where is he? So we're like, where's Sam? And we're just waiting for him, and we see how she's like stressing over literally each minute, and then he's dead. And then we find out not only that he's dead, but he's been tortured. Then we see like how bad he's been tortured, and Celaena freaks out. And then sure, like maybe we knew it was Arobynn all along, but we're like, maybe not, right? But it was, and he's like really established himself as the fucking King Jack Marlowe, right? And then we see something that we hadn't seen the entire of these 4 novellas, that she's scared of the king. She's not scared of anybody. She's like terrified of the king. And we get introduced to the King of the North, the elk, right? And, we have the famous phrase, my name is Sam Corpseland, right? Or my name is Celaena Sardothien, and I'm not afraid. And she's being taken to like a slave camp. I don't understand what else you want for this chapter. Truly.
Thank you. I think that would be great if it were a chapter, but it's like a 110-page book.
It's chapter 5.
But it's not. It's a book.
It's chapter
like
book 5.
The actual bonus chapters after Quicksilver that it took 40 pages to close a door.
You guys are crazy.
Why like it's so she's like there's like 30 pages of like, and now it's midnight. And now it's 1 a.m. And now it's 2 a.m. And now I'm like, I get it.
Everyone loves Sam Corpseland except you. Everyone is devastated.
I'm devastated. I just think this book could have been a bonus chapter. I just think it didn't need to be. It could have been 50% the length.
I don't know.
I agree. I think he would have gotten to the payoff sooner too, because the payoff's the last scene of Arobynn and Farron being on the roof, and it's like, oh, he really did manipulate every fucking thing here.
Right. And Homeboy's missing the whole time he's missing. You're like, all right, obviously he's dead. And we know this guy is a sadistic killer. So obviously he real fucked up. And then when Arobynn comes in, you're like, obviously he's I don't know. I just felt like it was it just felt very predictable to me.
I think, go ahead, Kim.
I was just going to note that the 2 assassination attempts that we see here in these last 2 bonus chapters, with both her and Sam, how are these the top 2 assassins?
How bad are the rest of the assassins?
They getting locked in sewers and getting mutilated and tortured. It's not good.
She didn't even get her man in book 4. That second guy killed himself.
Right.
I think, I don't know. So wait, are we going to talk about this or no?
Yeah, let's go through it.
Okay, we can go through it quick.
Chapter 1, Celaena attends the symphony alone, sitting in the rafters to avoid seeing Arobynn cozying up with Lysandra. Gross. The music doesn't hit the same now that she's severed ties with the guild. She leaves early to return to the apartment she shares with Sam Cortland. She finds a note saying he's gone out, but she realizes he's fighting in the vaults, so she's got to go down there, forcing her to stomp down to the city's underbelly to retrieve her idiot boyfriend. Love that. Leaving a symphony to chase your boyfriend into a fighting pit is the fantasy equivalent of checking his location on Find My Friends.
It's pretty funny.
Chapter 2, they march into the keep to demand their freedom, and Arobynn plays the benevolent father figure. Neither of us actually talked about something important that does happen in this bonus chapter, but we'll get there. Until he slaps them with an exorbitant exit fee made to bankrupt them because they have to leave the guild, even though they've paid their debt. They still have to pay to leave the guild. Sam's ready to throw hands, but Celaena's like, fine, I'll, sell my shit. We'll figure it out. They fight in the street about money and pride because nothing says true love like arguing over finances in front of high society.
What didn't we talk about?
We didn't talk about when Arobynn shows up and confesses his love and says, "Choose me over Sam."
Oh yeah. So
that would have taken me over 30 seconds. That did happen. Okay, chapter 3, Sam returns with a high-stakes job, killing the crime lord Ione Jane.
You know what? Let me tell you real quick. One of my pet peeves in a fucking book is when someone's name is spelled with a capital I followed by a lowercase l. I could never tell what the fuck it is.
I'm like, oh, Lone Jane.
Right.
Lone Jane.
Thank you. Thank you.
And his sadistic second, Rourke Farron. So basically, they're going to kill these guys that like nobody wants to mess with because the bounty on them is so high. But if they kill them, then they're like set for life. So they decide they're going to kill these guys. They agree to the job. They celebrate with a very steamy makeout session, which was, I thought, age appropriate soup for 17-year-olds. Moves to the bedrooms. They stop just short of the main event to savor the anticipation. The next morning, they stalk their targets. Sam gets all alpha protective, insisting he take out Farron alone while Celaena handles Jane.
I thought they were going to do it.
Yep.
I really did. There was nothing in my head that thought they were not going to be able to do this.
Oh, that they were going to be able to kill the guy.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you thought they were going to have soup.
No. I thought they were going to accomplish this.
Yeah.
I thought so too. When the first time I read it, even though it felt too convenient that they like that, Sam was like, "Oh, this buyer came and found me, and I don't know who the person is, but they want to take out the two biggest crime lords in the city." So that felt a little too convenient.
I do think at this point I thought they were going to kill those guys. I didn't think that was going to be the thing that went wrong. I didn't think Sam was going to die.
Yeah.
But I didn't. As soon as Sam did die, or as soon as Sam was missing, I was like, Sam's dead and Arobynn did it. All right. Arobynn breaks into their apartment to drink their tea and emotionally manipulate Celaena, claiming he loves her, sowing doubt about whether Sam knows her true past. She kicks him out, but his mind games leave her rattled enough to have a heart-to-heart with Sam over dinner where they trade secrets. Sam confesses he's loved her forever, and Celaena admits she's a coward, leading to a snuggle session that heals her soul. So now two men have told Celaena they love her, and Celaena has told no men that she loves them. I just want to be very clear about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like that's important. It seems significant.
Maybe. We'll see.
Anything else? Great, because nothing happens. Chapter 5, the duo stalks Farron to the vault, where they witness his stomach-churning cruelty toward a debtor, cementing the fact that this guy needs to die yesterday. That's true. Sam is shaken by the torture, leading to a tender moment by the river, where they agree they are killers but not monsters. Later, Sam reveals he's booked passage to the southern continent, and despite Celaena's hatred of packing, they agree to leave the country and Arobynn behind forever. Great. Chapter 6. It's the night of the hit, and Celaena is at home pretending to pack books while checking the clock every 30 seconds. Sam is late, returning from killing Farron, and her anxiety spikes higher than her shoe collection bill. Unable to wait, she suits up and hits the streets, searching the alleys and wealthy district for any sign of her boyfriend. She doesn't find him. We move into chapter 7. The clock ticks past midnight, then dawn. Sam's not here. She's pacing the floor. It's a whole thing. This is going on for like a really long time. She's searching the city. She's checking the riverbanks. She's doing all this stuff. She returns to her apartment. Arobynn is there. And he's like, he dead.
Rip Sam Corpseland.
Sam Corpseland. Arobynn delivers the crushing news that Sam is dead, tortured by Farron and left as a message, shattering Celaena's world. She's like, I need to see him. Arobynn's like, it would be better if you didn't. Celaena's already out the fucking door. So she goes to the mortuary. She curls up on the table beside his body. It's a devastating scene of grief that proves she really did love him, even if she was too stubborn to say it.
He was fucked up.
Yeah, he was real fucked up. At this point, I was like, is he actually dead?
Oh, he's dead.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I was glad that this scene happens because, as we know, like, killed off screen, like, he could have come back in some way. But it was like, oh no, she is really trying to confirm for us that he is truly gone.
Yeah. All right. It's chapter 9. She's locked in her room. She overhears Arobynn planning revenge on Jane and Farron. This is so obviously like she's hearing exactly what I want her to hear. Like, why is she falling for this? She's so dumb.
Well, she's hold on, pause. She's traumatized. She's lost like probably the first love of her life, right? First boyfriend. And she's seeing red. That's it. She's seeing red. She's not thinking correctly, and she's 17.
Yes. Anyway, she jumps out the window. She knocks out Wesley, who tries to stop her.
He tries
Wesley's like, don't.
He tries to tell her something.
Yeah, he tries to tell her something. Wesley's like Arobynn's bodyguard. So she comes across the city. Great. Chapter 10. The only thing that happens in chapter 9 is she jumps out a window and she runs.
Okay.
Chapter 10. She jumps through the window, Jane's house. She finds it's a trap. Farron's waiting for her. She kills Jane and a dozen guards. But then Farron uses the Ra's al Ghul smoke that the Scarecrow has and paralyzes her. So she listens. He reveals the betrayal. He's monologuing about sending her to the king. And then he sends her to the king. Like, why is that? Like, this is... Can we hurry the fuck up? So she wakes up in the dungeon. She realizes no one's coming to save her. I thought... At this point, I was like, is Sam coming to save her? But he didn't, because Sam's dead. The guards are gossiping about her trial. Then she faces the king. You're right. She's scared of the king. The king's like, what are you going to do? And he's like, you're going to the salt mines of Endovier. Is that what I'm saying?
Oh.
I think so.
I was calling it Endovier.
I'm saying Endovier.
All right.
I don't know.
Sounds fancier. I mean, it's supposed to be Manon, so...
Yeah. Anyway, she's going to the salt mines like in The Handmaid's Tale when they send people to the colonies. And that's it. Oh, and then she sees the white stag and she's like, I am not going to die.
It's not what she
and
says.
That's it. She says, my name is Celaena Sardothien and I will not be afraid.
Say the fucking line right. That's right.
You said it wrong.
I said
you
it right.
said I am not afraid, and that's not what she says. She says I will not be afraid.
Whatever.
My friends are with me and I am not afraid.
That's a different book.
Right. This one is, my name is Celaena Sardothien and I will not be afraid.
SJM likes a variation on this.
She likes the variation on it. You will not yield.
Right. Exactly.
What is it? I am the shore upon which the waves crash or something.
I am woman, hear me roar.
That's it. Yeah, I don't have beef with this. It's like, it sounds like I have beef with this, but I don't really have beef with this. I just think it could have been shorter.
I don't think it could have been shorter. I thought it was a good length. I think it took us about 2 hours between me and you for this last one. I don't know. I thought it was a good length because I like felt how scared she was. I felt how angry she was. It really, like I said before, like it established Arobynn as this really evil character. And I said this before, thinking back to like Star Wars, right? Like 4, 5, and 6 come out first. So, right. If you saw Star Wars when they first came out, you're like, oh, Luke's the main character, right? This is about Luke. However, when you add episodes 1, 2, and 3, Anakin's actually the main character of like those 6 movies, right? Like when you add episode 1, 2, and 3, you see how like not only is Anakin the main character, but like Palpatine's actually a bigger character than Luke. So like I really like how this establishes Arobynn and just everything. Like we're gonna go into book 1, and this isn't a spoiler. You've seen this already. She's gonna be like, she will mention Sam and be like, "Oh my God, yeah. Sam!" And if you hadn't read this, you wouldn't have known any of like why. You know?
Yeah, I don't disagree with anything you're saying. I just think I think it could have been shorter.
Okay,
fair. I just think like she could have used an editor, and I just think this book could have been shorter, and it would have achieved exactly the same things. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you think about like so many more things happen in books 3 and 4, and like book 2 is so short, and it accomplishes
so much.
So much.
Yeah.
And so she is capable of being concise.
Yeah.
I just think she like chooses not to in this, and that's a choice I just like don't agree with.
Just wait till we get to Tower of Dawn.
Tower of Yawn. No, Tower. Okay, here. Okay.
Like you feel this a little bit in A Court of the Silver cover, where you're like, all right, like I don't know, man. Like we could speed this up.
Which is why you have to tandem read it, because it makes that book better.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
So
I don't know. I'm just doing what you guys tell me to do.
let's rank these stories.
Oh, I have to look back on what I said.
Let's go off the top of your head. We are all in agreement that in last place, it's Rolf the Muppet Dog.
Yeah, like it's fine. I'm just like whatever.
Right. Then we start differing for the most part because I think you both had like the last one, 4th place.
Yeah, my ranking is 1 is last, 5 is second to last. 2 and 3, like I feel are interchangeable to me because they're both really different, but I really like both of them. And then 4 was my favorite.
And I am, yes, 1 is last, 5 is second to last, and then 3, 2, and then 4.
I go 1 is last. I think after that I have 4, actually, second to last. It was fine. I don't know. I just didn't. Then I have 3, The Desert Story. 2 after that, like you said, it was short and really hit. I loved Doreen. And the 5th one's my favorite one. I love a good death.
You know why I don't like chapter 5 or book 5? Oh my God, damn it.
Yay!
Why I don't like book 5? Because in 1, 2, 3, and 4, we are introduced to other characters, and you're not really introduced to anybody new in 5.
Sure.
I think that's my beef with it.
Okay.
Except like these, like, I mean, I guess you're introduced to like the crime lord, but I don't care. I don't care about him.
And the king.
Oh, sure, but we already knew about him. Versus like if you compare that with like being introduced to Sam, being introduced to Urine, being introduced to the Mute Master, being introduced to Ansel, being introduced to Lysandra, and like everything about like abolition, like I just feel like not as much happens in 5.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, this is the worst book in all of them.
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is I wasn't introduced to any other women. So I don't care.
Yeah, and like I said, this is like, what this does is it establishes who she is as a character, a person, why she thinks and acts the way she does in book 1, and she will reference things. This is actually why I don't know. This is why I like reading her first. Like, she will, like, somewhere maybe late in book 1 or even in book 2, she'd be like, oh man, there was that time where I went to the Red Desert. That's a time for another story. And I'm like, I know that story.
That's cool.
So things like that happen.
She references stealing the horses at one point in one of the books. And because you've read it, you're like, oh, haha, I'm in on like what that's
cool. I like that.
Right.
Like, yeah, I feel like since the minute we decided to read this, Rick has been defending to me why I need to read it first. And I've just been like, that's fine. Like, at no point was I like, we don't have to, like, I don't want to do this. The only thing I said was, does this book series get better? Because right now it's not the best book series I've ever read. It's fine.
Yeah, this book is fine. Actually, I like it a little more than fine, but it's fine. Things happen. Characters get established in the first book, and then I don't know, like, Kim, you can back me up in this. It's like starting with this book makes it feel like a truly long epic adventure, and like you see this amazing character arc throughout the end, like all the books.
Well, I mean, it's just like it's her villain origin story here, so I do think it's helpful. And also too, as we talked about, like the first couple of the bonus chapters also, like she really feels like a child in them, and so yeah, if you do read this later, it does feel kind of weird that you've like seen more quote unquote adult Celaena and then have to go back to her being like a really bratty early teenager.
Yeah, I genuinely think that would piss me off.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
All right, so let's
Sorry.
yeah, I think I'll be the outlier here, but I like it at 4 stars. I really liked it a lot. Even in my first read, I looked back, like I gave 4 stars when I read it. So that's like our High Lady of the Night Court tier. I don't think it did anything terrible. Like I thought I really enjoyed the characters. So I have it 4 stars.
Yeah, I think it's like a 3.5 for me. Like I think parts of it, like in the tiers that we do, like a 3 would be what Riddick, Gambling, Carrie, and Swift in this fucking book. It's not that, because it's not like as vibey as that. It's just like it's a prequel.
Mm-hmm.
It does what it needs to do. It does it mostly effectively. Parts of it were entertaining, parts of it were boring. I don't know. It's like a 3.5. I recognize it as an important piece of lore, and I'm glad I'm done with it.
I'm at a 3. That's what I rated it the first time around. That's what I'm keeping it at. I agree. For a tier system, it doesn't really hit the vibe, but I think that's the appropriate place for it.
So it will be a 3.5. It will be Riddick, Carrion, and this fucking high lady.
I don't think we can put them in tiers until the end of the year.
Okay, that's fine.
Because we might have to change the tiers this year.
Yeah, all right, that's a good idea. That's good, smart. All right, so we'll give it 3.5.
And this book series is also like much longer than anything we've read for the pod, so that might also change things.
It's not long enough, if you ask me.
Okay, I just mean like
I know.
8 books, like, are they all going to be S tier? Like, I don't know. That just feels, and then like the tandem read, we're rating 2 books. Like, I don't know. I think we're going to have to talk about it.
Whatever. In my personal rankings, there are like 3 of them that are S tier, just because they close out arcs, and it's just like really good.
But how do you feel about this book series, Rick? You haven't been super clear.
I fucking love it. All right. Can't give it any soup. So
yeah, in my spreadsheet, I have like, the drop down menu for soups is like, cans 1 to 5, and then there's an X for when I hated the soup, and then there's like a little kissy emoji for when there's just like cute little kisses. So this gets a kissy emoji.
So for me, this gets a Walmart right before a snowstorm soup aisle. There's nothing there, it's just empty.
Oh, that's not true though, because there's like sweet little kisses.
Okay.
And I believe it is the appropriate amount of soup when I'm reading about 2 17-year-olds. I really don't want to read about.
There's clothes coming off in like the one scene.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think it's a little closed door.
Yeah.
But they make it very clear it's not closed door. They make it very clear that they don't have sex.
Okay.
Right.
Closed door is like.
So they got to like somewhere between third and second base.
Sure. I don't remember what the bases are because I'm 40.
All right. Okay, what's our homework?
What
are we doing? Homework or reading first? What do you want to do?
We haven't talked about our homework because are we reading Vow and Vengeance?
Because somebody's already finished the book.
That's not true. I'll finish it today. I have like an hour and a half left.
All right. Your homework is to read Vow and Vengeance by Jacqueline Rodriguez, which I started and Rick finished, maybe.
Yeah, I have an hour and a half left.
But it doesn't sound, correct me if I'm wrong, we're going to talk about the homework while our listeners are still listening. Rick, it doesn't sound like you've actually liked it.
I don't want to prime you, but I haven't. I'm hoping you do. I'm hoping it's just.
I was going to say, why are we going to read this if you don't like it?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's a vibe thing. It's a new book. I don't know. It's up to you. We don't have to do it if you don't want to. We can just go straight to the next book. It's really up to you guys. I'm not enjoying it. I have reasons.
I'm reading it.
Okay.
I'm gonna read it because I started it and I haven't encountered anything that makes me want to DNF yet.
Great. Good.
I'm 15% in, I think.
So we'll read it. Let's just read it. It'll be good if I hate it and then I can yell at it.
Great. We're gonna read it. I'm enjoying the tarot stuff. I really like that.
Yeah, the tarot stuff's good.
Yeah, and it's very like there's like creatures and they're like elemental and they're rooted. Like I feel like because I know tarot, I'm like enjoying that. Because like I know when they like talked about the what are they, the angel things, the seraphs. And they like mentioned them being like ethereal and like airy, and then I was like, oh, they're the swords.
We'll read it. We'll do a quick episode.
Yeah, so your homework is to read Vow and Vengeance by Jacqueline Rodriguez, and then we're going to dig into Throne of Glass. We're going to do it in 2 episodes. So we'll do 1 to 26 and then 27 to 55. Right. So if you want to keep going and just dig right into Throne of Glass and skip our next episode, that is up to you. But that's what we're going to do. What else are we reading?
I don't know. Pass. I forgot, actually. I have to look at my list. You go, Kim.
You're listening?
I have continued on in Dungeon Crawler Carl. So I'm on book 5 now, I think. Yeah, I mean, talk about vibes. It just continues to just be fun and easy and incredibly bloody and gory. But I love it. It's getting even more complex as it goes on. And so there's just like all these open plot points right now that are really cool. So that's what I'm on. And then selfishly, because I literally just finished Assassin's Blade this morning, I hear that we're going to read Vow and Vengeance, but I was like, damn it, I really just kind of want to jump into Thorn Glass now. Because I know what happens next.
Yeah, me too. It's one of the reasons I want to get through it.
I finished Assistant to the Villain. I liked it. I gave it 4 stars, but if I were to tier it based on our tiers last year, it is like Riddick Carrion in this fucking book. Like, it's straight vibes. I had a good time. I'm excited to read more. It's interesting. There's like a lot of tension, but there's no soup. And so I do kind of enjoy that. Yeah, I like the characters. I like the lore. I really like the frog. I wanted more of him. I hope we get more of him. So I read that, and then I am slowly but surely listening to Remarkably Bright Creatures. And then I'm going to start The Wedding People. It's the next one on my list.
That's the one that goes like this.
Mm-hmm.
On the cover.
Yep.
So I hope you enjoy Octodad. Right?
What?
You're listening to Octodad, aren't you?
He's not an octodad. There is an octopus who is... Some of the chapters are from the octopus's perspective.
He's an octopus. And she's from Earth.
It's not a romance. And he's just a regular octopus. His name is Marcellus. And then there's kind of 2 human protagonists, Tova and Cameron, I think. And she's like an old lady, and he's like kind of like a young fuck up. And their paths cross, all of them, with the octopus.
Octopus Planet Barbarians.
No, it's not like that at all.
Yeah, I read Rose and Chains. It was really good. I liked it. I'm in my Dramini arc. And I liked Alchemize better. It's also a little not fair because Alchemize is a complete book series, but this seems like it's going to be at least 2, maybe 3. There were some things that I didn't like about it. Basically what I don't want to spoil anything, but like Alchemize like committed to deaths, right? And this one sort of didn't. And I was like, it would have been nice if we committed to a death. But overall, it's great. I gave it 4 stars. Really liked it. And I'm about to finish Vow and Vengeance today. And then I will start either Love hypothetically.
The Love Hypothesis?
Not
or
that
Love
one.
on the Brain?
That's the one I want to start. Because I think I'm going to like the other one better. So I think I'll start that one first.
I agree. Yeah, I think you're going to like the Love Hypothesis best out of the 3.
Yeah, that's what you told me. So I want to start with the other one. Oh, no. What did I think? It's, what did we call it? Secret Heterosexuals on the Ground.
Right, because they work for NASA.
So that's what
so he was like, because dude, on Friday I had an appointment to get blood work done, and they texted me like 15 minutes before my appointment, and so I was like, okay, so I like walk over to my appointment, and they're like, no appointment found. And I was like, what? So I like boop 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 into the computer, and it's like, no appointment found. And there's the way that like Quest Labs works is like there's not a human, it's just an iPad. And so I was like boop 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 boop, and they were like, no, make another appointment. So I went to make another appointment, and they were like, no appointments today. And so Rick had walked away, and so I called him, and I was like, do you want to go get a drink?
Yeah, so we grabbed a drink for like 30 minutes, and I was like, I'm gonna read Secret Heterosexuals on the Ground. That's the plan. Yeah. Or maybe I'll just jump in Throne of Glass and be happy. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You were happy when you listened to Allie Hazelwood also.
That's true. That's true. All right. Thank you all for listening. We will see you with either Vow and Vengeance or Throne of Glass. wherever you decide to
Bye.
jump back in. Bye.